Welcome to your Beaufort County News Headlines. I'm Matt Golden, and here are today's top stories. Annual oyster shell reseeding, which began this month and will continue for the next several weeks, is affecting some of Beaufort County's most popular boat landings in Port Royal, Beaufort, and Okatie. Although the boat landings will remain open to the public, increased truck and barge activity will be visible throughout each day, while South Carolina Department of Natural Resources reseeds the oyster beds at each location. State-sponsored work is part of the annual efforts to protect imperiled oyster populations by returning shells from restaurants, backyard oyster roasts, and other sources to the tidelands. Putting shells back in the mud rebuilds reefs, the refuges. Baby oysters need to grow and multiply. The shells provide the best substrate for juvenile oyster attachment. This year's work began April 16th at the Sands Boat Landing in Port Royal. It will conclude Friday, May 2nd. Reseeding at the Broad River Boat Landing in Beaufort will follow from Monday, May 12th to Thursday, May 15th. The Edgar Glenn Boat Landing, Chechessee Landing in Okatie is the next stop for reseeding from May 19th to May 21st. At this location, the barge will occupy one ramp while it is being loaded, which will take about 2 hours. At least one ramp will be available for the public to use while the barge is being loaded. The Beaufort County Board of Education will hold 2 public forums regarding school district budget for the upcoming academic year. The forums, announced Monday, April 28th, are intended for parents and teachers in the community as the whole to learn more about the school district budget for 2025-2026. Participants will hear presentations on the budget and have a chance to work in small groups to explore various areas of the budget. There will be opportunities to discuss and make suggestions. Both forums will be held in Bluffton High School cafeteria at 6 p.m. The first will be Wednesday, April 30th, and the second will be Thursday, May 1st. Input from our shareholders is an important part of the budget process, said Superintendent Frank Rodriguez. We look forward to hearing from our community members, parents, and employees at our public budget forums. The board hopes to officially certify the district's budget at its May 20th meeting. Music echoed off the Beaufort River as volunteers with the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources unloaded oyster shells, but not for dinner. They were to save history. Fort Frederick, the oldest surviving tabby fort in South Carolina, has stood for nearly 300 years through the Revolution, the Civil War, and the first Southern reading of the Emancipation Proclamation. But now it's under threat from rising seas and coastal erosion. The state's oyster recycling program is creating living shorelines to help protect the site and restore its marine habitat. Fort Frederick is one of several heritage at risk sites. Experts say thousands more could disappear by the end of the century if sea levels keep rising. In Beaufort, efforts continue, shell by shell, to preserve the past for future generations. For more information on any of these stories, please visit the sources on the screen, and as always, you can head to BeaufortCountySC.gov where you can find press releases straight from Beaufort County. Thanks for tuning in to your Beaufort County News Headlines. Have a great day, Beaufort County.
Make sure to check out Festive Beaufort, your exclusive ticket to all the excitement happening across Beaufort County. Join us as we explore vibrant events that bring our community together. From local flavors at seafood festivals to creativity at art shows, Festive Beaufort celebrates the heart and soul of our community. Don't miss the stories behind these events that make Beaufort County shine. Tune in and discover why Beaufort County is the place for every occasion. Festive Beaufort is where the spirit of our community comes alive. Find episodes of Festive Beaufort on BCTV, on the BCTV YouTube channel, and on the BCTV app.